I think for a coach who's replacing starters, I mean, new starters at corner, new starters, feels like the entire defensive line, a couple of linebackers. You could either be really excited about these new guys, or you could be like losing sleep because you have new starters. Where do you fall on that spectrum?
I'm excited. I think this group is a young, excited group. They don't know what they don't know, and that's okay, because I'm not going to tell them what they don't know. We're going to let them go out there, and, like I told the group before, this group to me is like a bunch of labs on the first day of hunting season. They're pulling at that chain to go out there and get after it, and when we let them loose, they went out today and they were flying around. So what we need to do now is harness that energy and now get them in position and help them to make even more plays.
Obviously, the sack numbers were a big deal the last couple of years. Besides last year, obviously dipped a little bit. How do you guys as a defense get back to that, attacking the quarterback
Well,
more?
we can't go sack the quarterback if teams are running it and they don't have to throw it. So when it will help with our new offense to be ahead, because when you're behind, they don't throw the ball. When they don't throw the ball, you don't get sacks. And so teams at times last year were happy to go 3 and out and punt the ball because they're playing to win, and if you're up a touchdown, you got to score to beat them. And so I think the thing that is exciting is that we're going to score a lot of points. We're going to move the ball, and I think it gives us a better chance to go get the sacks that you're talking about.
From going up against this offense, what are some of those specific challenges that they bring? Speed, athleticism, very, very complicated offense. They're all over the place. They're moving all the time. They give you fits by having to adjust, and he's got a great scheme. It's exciting to watch.
Pat talked about this team needing to prove it after going 3-9 last year.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm sorry. Pat was talked about his team needing to prove it after going 3-9 last year. What do you think the defense needs to prove and get better on from coming from last season?
Well, I think we have to stop the run. We didn't stop the run as well last year. Even though the yards per carry were not as bad as our first year when we played in the championship game, it was still way below what we expected. And so that's the number one thing. We have to stop the run, and we have to attack the quarterback better.
Who are some of the younger guys on defense you think could have a breakout season?
Boy, there's just so many. I would hate to tell you at this point, maybe mid-season, that'll be a better, or mid-camp, because right now there's just so many guys that I look to see who those guys will be, and until we get pads on right now with as young as we are, I'll hold on that until I have something to tell you about that for sure.
I asked Ryan about Cam Lindsey. He said he made a couple plays today. What's been your perspective? Obviously, a local kid with a lot of interest, a lot of success at Aliquippa coming in here. What's it been like?
Cam's a great athlete. He's a great football player. He's got great football sense, and he's had one day as a college football player. So he's got a long way to go, just as everybody. He didn't come in until the start of summer, so he didn't get spring ball. So he's got a lot to learn.
How do you feel about the linebackers, like some of the guys, true freshmen last year, Bass, Biles, and Braylon Lovelace? I think I'll be seeing a little bit more playing time this year.
You'll see them play a lot of football. The nice thing is we have about 6 guys fighting for 3 starting positions. The positive with that is that we'll have great competition, and with great competition, guys will all continue to get better. So who will be the first guy out, I don't know yet, but I know you'll see all those guys play.
With the scholarship increase that was recently announced, you guys are moving 105 scholarships next year. Does that change how you recruit at all, or do you anticipate it changing?
Well, we've started to talk about that, but that happened about 3-4 days ago. So I'll tell you as we get more into that. It's a little premature for me to give you a great answer because right now we're really more worried about this football season. And we have a full recruiting office. It's probably a better question for them. Sorry about that.